today I thought I'd do something like a little bit different. I mean, I haven't really done all that many types of videos, so I guess kind of anything I can do is going to be a little bit different. But for today's video, I decided I would read Reddit stories. I don't know why, I just think that would be really fun. I've been watching a lot of like reading Reddit stories videos recently, so I just figured why not, because that might be fun. And I have orange lights in the background today because, you know, Reddit's color is orange. Anyway, I don't want it to be too bright. So, I'm going to be picking out these stories as I go along. So, the first one I found was posted 9 hours ago, and it's called, "Am I the Asshole for Beating My Husband at Wrestling in Front of Our Kids?" Okay, it starts with, "Am I the asshole?" So some background: I, 32 female, grew up an athlete, played 3 varsity sports in high school, and went on to play D1 softball in college. My husband, who's 33, played sports casually as a kid, then did a few seasons of high school football and nothing in college. We met shortly after graduating college, and while we never tested it at the time, I think we both just knew that I was likely stronger than him. Okay. We got married and started working full-time, and both fell off on our fitness goals. My husband naturally took on the traditional male role as heavy lifter around the house. After our 2 children, however, I began to work out again to lose baby weight, and I haven't stopped. Fast forward several years, and it's back to being known in our relationship that I am stronger than my husband. So much so that he will often wait for me to get home to move something heavy around the house for him. It's even been a joke around our long-term friends that I can kick his butt. We all had an arm wrestling contest recently, and only one of the guys out of the 5 couples was able to beat me. Now, though, to the subject at hand. Last night, my hubby and I each had a few glasses of wine. We were watching some random show on TV where the main female fought several men at once and won. My 6-year-old son and 8-year-old daughter began to debate the topic, which led to a family discussion about gender roles and all that stuff. Which eventually led to our kids talking to us, me, into wrestling my husband. My hubby was weirdly all in right away, but I had reservations, so my husband gave me a look, which I took to mean, "Come on, babe, it's okay, this is a learning opportunity, let's see what you got." But apparently he was trying to communicate, "Just let me win, be the alpha in this family to our kids, even though I know you're stronger." If you've stuck with me this far, you probably see where this is going. My husband and I rolled around on the floor fighting for position for 30, maybe 45 seconds before I was able to pin him down. Luckily for him, the kids thought that as soon as I got him pinned for even a second, I won, so he didn't have to struggle there for long. Our daughter started cheering and laughing. Our son looked like he had seen a ghost. For some dumb reason, my hubby's first words were, "I'll let you win. Let's have a rematch so I could show the kids how strong daddy is." I'll admit, I maybe should have picked up on this one, but my adrenaline was pumping and my daughter and I were having like a girl power moment. So on round 2, I got my legs around him and began to squeeze. The squeal/scream and frantic tapping out that came from him was so loud and dramatic that it made his loss look rough. This time, our son cheered for me too and gave me a high five. That night in bed, my husband freaked out and said, "You emasculated me in front of my own son. You were such a bitch. I hope you didn't just screw him up by watching his daddy get beat up by his mom. Am I the asshole?" Okay, so I'm gonna give my thoughts on these stories that I'm reading. So, like, immediately no, in my opinion. She's not the asshole. They had their terms. He knew that she was stronger. It was an unspoken thing that they both kind of knew about her. He agreed right away to fight her fight her. I guess thinking he'd win, even though he seems to have known that she's stronger than him. And then, yeah, I mean, she won. He was like, oh, no, I let you win. And then, so he was like, all right, let's do it again. And then she still won because she's stronger. And now he's pissed. And you don't call your wife a bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but no. Like, I'm sorry, but no. No. Yeah, she's not the asshole. Husband's the asshole. Alright, I'm gonna read a couple of the comments, like the top comments. So, someone says, not the asshole, your husband needs to stop being insecure. I mean, it's 2023. Women can be stronger than men. OP says, damn right, love watching a guy get on the leg press after me and seeing his face when he notices my weight. I actually relate to this, sort of. I don't really go to the gym much anymore because I have some injuries. But when I was going to the gym like multiple times a week, I did, when I was doing the leg press, I think I got up to like over 250. I think I got up to like 260 on the leg press, which I think is why my knee is like really messed up now. But I don't know, even if no one actually noticed, it always made me feel good being like, yeah, I see all of you men here, I can leg press more than you. That's just a little fun thing. And then so someone else replied, I think the phrasing watching daddy get beat up by mom is the bigger issue here. Y'all both agreed to wrestle. He didn't get beat up. The only thing hurt here is his ego. If he wants to be stronger than his wife, he knows what to do. OP responds, right? He literally asked me to do it. He just didn't realize somehow that I was going to be able to overpower him like that. LOL. Mom strike. So, sorry, I was reading ahead to the next comment. I completely agree with that. And someone replied, OP, remind your husband that he has a son and a daughter, and unless he wants some dirtbag trading his own daughter like their personal insert whatever demeaning role would get his Papa Bear instinct going, he should stop and think about what he wants to teach both children, and please show him this post, because I'd personally be reminding him that emasculating once upon a time meant literally cutting off a certain body part, not the asshole. Yep, big agree. Okay, let's see, is there anything else to say? These comment threads are so long. Okay, someone else said, not the asshole, I'm horrified at him calling you a bitch. Is that a common thing for him to call you names? Good on you for proving that women can be strong too. And OP responded, honestly no, he's probably gotten that upset and called me a bitch maybe once before. I'm sure I've yelled and called him an asshole more, LOL. But that's not generally how we communicate. Someone said even once is too often. I don't care how mad he is. Yeah. So that's the first story. Alright, I'm gonna go look for more stories and I'll see you in this. Okay, I found our next story. I have not read ahead with this one at all, but the title is very intriguing to me. So this is from r/relationship advice, and yeah, so I, 27 male, discover my wife, 28 female, was talking to guys on Tinder/Snapchat. Throwaway account, please mistake. I think they mean to say excuse any typos. Okay. My wife and I have been together for 4 years. We started out with a great sex life, but the past 2 to 3 years has been infrequent, but I thought still good. We talked and it seemed good. One day, I see where this is going. Sorry. Okay. One day, my wife wasn't my number one friend on Snapchat. No big deal. It's happened before. It has happened before. Normally by the next day we are back to it, but about a week later and we still weren't. So jealousy got the better of me and I looked at her phone. It was a guy and they were flirting, sending nudes, saying things I haven't heard her say in a while. She also mentioned that she wasn't attracted to her husband. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is terrible. It hurt. To me, this is cheating 100%. My wife is a little more liberal than me. I truly think she would be happy with an open relationship, but I could never. I confronted her immediately, told her if that's what she wants, I will leave. She claimed it was a mistake and that it wouldn't happen again and that she loved me, all that stuff. I believed her. 2 weeks later, I noticed she was being secretive again. My anxiety got the better of me and I looked at her phone. This time she was on Tinder and talking to multiple guys on Snapchat. Just like before, nudes, scheduling a meetup, sexting, flirting, and not being attracted to me. I confronted her immediately again, told her that I would pack my bags and try to find somewhere else to go. We talked for a long time. We decided to try and work on it. She claims she never met with anyone. Later on, she came out and said she met with 2. One at a store and nothing happened, and another one that she chickened out on, she claims. We talked about what I can do more during sex to make her happy and what I can do more in our life that she's unhappy with. I told her things both from my side too. I feel like we had a good standpoint. There are some typos in this, so I'm trying my best to kind of decipher what this is saying. I feel like we, came to a good standing point. But now I don't know if I can trust her. How can I? I was oblivious to all this stuff happening. How can I trust that she didn't fuck anyone when she was lying to me this whole time? I want to save my marriage. I love my wife. She's great. But I fear 2 things. 1, being I won't able to trust her. And 2, being she won't be happy and it's just a ticking time bomb before she does this again and I'm back in this boat. Would you trust your wife again? Do I just need to leave? I truly don't want to leave. I love her so much. So before I read the comments, I just want to say, what the fuck? That's so terrible. I mean, to not only be like cheating, but to be doing it while you're married on Snapchat in your late 20s. That's a little bit bizarre to me. But to then be telling these people, yeah, I'm just not attracted to my husband, and that's like a recurring theme with all these different guys that she's messaging. Dude, if I was him, I can't even imagine how that would feel. That would hurt so bad. Like, they're not even boyfriend, girlfriend. They're not even engaged. They're married. Like, married. That's so terrible. Yeah, honestly, if she said she was gonna stop and then didn't, and then said she's gonna no, like, he already gave her like multiple second chances, and I wouldn't even give her a second chance the first time that he caught her, and she was never gonna confess if she wasn't caught. So like, no, like, I'd leave her. Let's see what the comments have to say. Someone said I would have messaged the guys pretending I was her just so I could find out for myself, like, what's going on. What else? Okay, someone says, you can't ever trust this woman again. 1, get an STD check stat. Agree. If, like, I know she says she didn't sleep with anyone, but, like, obviously she's lying. And if they're still sexually active together, he absolutely needs to get checked because who knows what she's bringing home from the streets. 2. Speak to a lawyer and get advice. 3. Consolidate your finances independent to hers. Sorry this happened to you, mate. You need to know that she may have already slept with one/a number of these guys. If you choose to stay with her, ask yourself this. Are you happy being lied to and cheated on over and over again? Are you comfortable knowing these random guys have nudes of your wife forever? Yeah. That's... Someone said, come on, bro, time to grow a spine. Someone said, damn, she been getting dick down, and why would she even tell guys about her not being attracted to you? It's like she's taking shots at you for no reason. OP responded, sometimes it was a, why do you want to cheat on your husband? But then sometimes it just came up. And then someone replied to that saying, the fact that she tells him she's married is wild, so she only lies to you, please dump her. Someone said, I don't think this marriage is worth saving. She already majorly disrespected you by telling strangers that she isn't sexually attracted to you. The sex was infrequent because she's likely getting her back blown out by other guys. I'm so sorry you're going through this and I wish you the best. Someone says, I think you should let her cheat on you 2 more times before you decide to work on it again. Do you hear how crazy that sounds? Yeah. He's like, I don't know if I should do anything. Obviously you should do something. Obviously you should do something. Okay, so initially I was gonna do 3 stories, but this video is already long enough with just 2, so I'm gonna leave it at just 2 for now. Let me know if you like this style of video, me just like sitting on the ground with my orange lights in the background, reading Reddit stories and giving my opinions that no one asked for. I think, I don't know, I really enjoy watching like the Reddit story, like TikToks and like the different YouTube videos, like the Smosh ones. I think it's all really fun. And yeah, just let me know what you thought of this video. If you hated it, let me know. Also, like, just, you know, give me the feedback. And yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoyed. And let me know if you want to see anything else specific from me, because I don't have all that many ideas, because I feel like there's only so much I can do without having like a nice microphone. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day, great night. Hope you sleep well if you're watching this at nighttime. And if you're just listening to this for entertainment or for background noise, hope you have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video.